All right, we are ready for Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Richter, all bosses with Rasha.
Hey. Hi, I'm Rasha. I like to press buttons. And behind me on the couch,
Wild Mouse.
Oh, you can't see me. Oh god. Hey, what's up? I'm Hanbit. Yeah, I don't speedrun anything. Big fan. Yeah.
just what are your names?
I'm Blake.
I'm Dane.
All right, cool.
We watch and cheer.
That's
We're
all,
cloud
dude.
chasers.
That's all
All
you
right,
need.
so we're seeing some Taz strats with the name entry right here.
Oh,
Yeah, normally I'd put it as Calithon or something, but I have to put Richter to choose the character, so...
Fun fact, it's 15% more efficient to hit both R's at the same time.
All right, if you're
Wondering
ready
It's true.
on time, it'll be 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah.
So, this is Richter All Bosses. Richter being the side character that you unlock for beating the game with Alucard, and All Bosses being the completion category. So it's sort of like our 100% equivalent. If you remember playing this game, you might know like running around the castle, collecting new equipment, and leveling up your character, getting new abilities and whatnot. Richter is not like that at all. He starts the game at full speed and never slows down. So I have everything right now that I will have at the end of the game, which is interesting because I only have 2 buttons. I have a jump and an attack button. So all the rest of this arsenal of moves that you're seeing is locked behind what people normally call fighting game inputs. So if I want to blade dash like this, I have to hit up, quarter circle, forward attack. If I want to uppercut, I hit down, up, jump. I can slide, I can vault kick, I can backflip. So it ends up being this like really technical and high execution ceiling run. It's extremely fun.
What's the fighting game input for Hydrostorm?
Fierce. I lied, I have 3 buttons, but the third one only literally does item crashes. So,
That was the first boss fight, in case you missed it.
oh,
You move
She
kinda
blinked,
fast.
right?
Oh god.
And Rasha is going to be picking up a couple things along the way, namely life vessels and heart vessels, because he's currently in the middle of the clock rush, which for the first 2 minutes of the game, he's kind of blocked from progression by a door in the clock room. So he can go out of his way for a little bit and get some extra power-ups, basically to give him a slight edge when he gets to the second castle, mainly. So as you'll see, he's just going to wait here, and now it's a run.
I came here to see loading screens.
All right, this
What
zigzag room is super tough to do, but he pulls it off with no problem. So normally if you were Alucard, you would need to get some relics in order to even be able to double jump into this room if you're playing casually. Even if you were doing a speedrun, you need at least the wolf relic in order to candle kick into here. But like Rasha said, Richter is full powered, so you can just go here. You can just do that. You can just go on and fight all rocks. Now coming up is the second boss, the All Rocks block. And he's going to try this again.
There we
It
go.
is really
I
precise.
beat the boss.
Really precise timing to get through there. He didn't get the quick kill on Ulrax's first form, but that's fine. It's quite rare. The quick kill involves casting the Hydrostorm item crash and then throwing a Holy Water, which would give him some damage stacks. It's pretty much completely random whether you get the good stacks or not. Sometimes you don't get them. Sometimes the game just gives you a free time save, though, and we love that as speedrunners.
So if you saw I killed that boss with 2 casts of Hydrostorm, that's an item crash. So if you don't know, an item crash is basically just a big ol' attack that takes a lot of your hearts. You can see my heart count in the top left. It doesn't go over 99. And the basic flow of this run is going to be traveling in a loop around the castle and collecting hearts as I move, so that when I reach a boss, I'll have enough hearts to item crash and take them out and move along my way.
Good hallway. It's really difficult to blade dash through there without sliding on the ground or rising in the middle of your blade dash and kind of bumping your head up against the ceiling. When Richter bumps his head up against the ceiling, he can't blade dash for about 7 frames, I believe. This game allows you to combine inputs, which is pretty convenient. You can jump at the end of your blade dash. So I guess backstory is, at the end of your blade dash, it resets your air state, so you can jump out of it. And you can chain these together so that you're jumping at the end of one blade dash and before executing the next blade dash. So you can actually just gain a little bit of height or a lot of height, depending on how you space out the next blade dash.
Oh, cool.
Okay. This is a new strat.
I flinched, I'm nervous. So just back there, I ducked into a room to activate a teleporter so that once we're done with all the first castle bosses, we can warp back up here. So keep that in mind for about 10 minutes from now.
We have time for a quick donation.
Yep.
We have $30 from Randy Power that says, "Good luck, Rasha. Love from Dad and Lori."
Thank you.
Oh, that was really sweet.
That is my dad.
This is new tech Rasha discovered, where he slide whips off that little pedestal. It saves about 1 blade dash. And a blade dash is a little bit more than 30 frames, I believe. So you just saw Rasha do a vault kick into a whip. This allows him to change his direction in midair. Unfortunately, when doing a vault kick, you are directionally locked in the opposite direction that the vault kick went in. Unless you whip, and then, oh, you did the backflip, my man.
I did it
MVP.
just for you.
Thank you.
I was waiting for that, actually.
Cool guy
I watched him practice it a bunch.
So unless you whip and hold out your whip long enough, you will be directionally locked in the opposite direction of the vault kick. He will use that a couple times during the run just to optimize his movement. Richter is all about movement optimization.
That's unlucky.
Yeah, bad luck there. We hate it when Lesser Demon flies up in the middle of your attack. Oh, almost got the Taz strat there. You can actually land on that block on the staircase. I don't know how much time it saves, but it looks really cool.
Isn't that all that's important, honestly?
That is, Richter is nothing if not swag.
Style points all the way.
Speaking of style points, this is some of my favorite movement. Oh, yeah, there it is.
Right there.
You don't wear a cool headband like that for practicality. It's all aesthetic.
Well, you must sweat a lot when you're blade dashing everywhere and giving enemies the finger at the same time.
True.
He's wearing kind of a breezy outfit, honestly. I mean, he needs it. It's more aerodynamic, I think.
So the doppelganger fight's coming up now. The Alucard speedrun just abuses the stopwatch, which completely freezes the doppelganger. Unfortunately, the stopwatch is a bit out of the way for Richter. We never actually go through that area, so we just have to juggle him, as you saw. That was a 1 cycle. Doppelganger 40, different story. He's coming up later. We'll talk about him then. Some precise positioning is needed in order to vault kick onto this Diplocephalosis, I believe. But he's done this so many times, it's just free for him.
I thought this was his first attempt.
Yeah, he's actually a pro Saturn runner. This is his first attempt on Xbox.
Never before seen.
He's borrowing the fight stick too.
Never touched it in his life.
So that button opens up the caverns. And let's see if he gets it. Wow, he got that candle kick. That is super tough to do.
We clapping. Woo!
Since you brought up arcade stick, I want to say that like a lot of people talk about controllers and grips and things a lot for this game. You can literally use whatever you want.
Yep.
People have had world record with keyboard So
Oh, wow, what a dig.
I'm just saying it's not common.
What about,
Okay, so
about
Richter
DK
has
bonded
like
ones?
one real trick per run. So on here, it's about to come up. I have to land on a particular part of this platform. Once the fire comes up, I jump over this boss, then wait for the water to rise, run through this door, and blade dash back through, and I get pushed through the floor. So that skips letting a door open. It saves about like 10 to 15 seconds.
Very nice. He dragged a little there. Not a big deal, but that is still the fastest way to get through those spear knights. All right. Do you want to talk about the frog-toad hitbox combos?
You can do that. I'm busy avoiding them.
Okay. Yeah, this is a pretty treacherous part of the run. The game can decide to just it can just decide that it hates you, and it will detach the frog and/or toad hitboxes so that you can't actually see any sprite attached to them, and they're invincible. So you will not be able to deal any damage to these enemies. You can't see where they are, and they do an incredible amount of damage. These two Richter.
He's trolling me. He's waiting to pounce.
I think you're good.
We're clear. We're clear.
So we have to lure the barrel guy over there in order to throw his barrel.
Rasha's only weakness, the frogs.
Yeah, watch out for the rock knights later on. The same thing happens, and I can make it more clear what it is we're talking about. This area here is awful. It's just a mess of broken segments of platforms, and
yeah, he better be taking some safety strats through here because it's bad. You need to damage boost through Grand Falloon, the boss, our next boss. So if he takes too many hits, he won't be able to do the damage boost, and that'll be run over. Of course,
thankfully I have a lot of safety saves just in case.
Yeah.
Because Richter, I like to describe him as a superhero made of tissue paper. He can fly through the castle, like actually fly through it, as if nothing bothers him, kill every boss in a fraction of a second. But then if you so much as sneeze on him, he actually explodes. If you can see Alucard's stats, he has like hundreds of health and, I don't know, 50 defense if you're like at the end of the game. Richter starts the game with 50 health and I think 10 or 0 defense.
so here's that damage boost. That boss is done.
Yep.
Over. Claps.
So now we're going to be making our way back to the teleporter, where he's going to teleport to the castle keep and then to the second castle. So we're pretty much done with first castle here.
Yep, that was the last boss in the first castle.
We are going to pick up a life vessel along the way and a heart vessel just to recharge.
I want to pick up the second one because I Hydro Stormed before crossing one.
True, yeah. He's going to pick up a safety heart vessel because of that accidental Hydro Storm. All right, do the vault kick on the sledge here. Oh, you let me down.
You got to warn me ahead of time, dude. I don't do every super up-to-date strat, but do my best to stay on top of things.
To be fair, I don't know if it even saves time. It just looks cool. I shouldn't even
That's
have to say that.
Yeah.
So I guess another thing to mention that I don't think we've said before, when you vault kick and then see Richter transition into a blade dash, it's really easy to. Oh, he's gonna buffer the uppercut here. He better do it.
The first time in his life.
It's a run.
Let's go.
So
I didn't forget.
Side note: that was a recent discovery by yours truly that you can actually, for some reason, you can buffer an uppercut through the first castle teleporter. Don't know why it works, but that's because Soten.
So here I'm activating this same teleporter just in the reverse castle, so that we're going to make a loop around the left half of the castle and warp back down here to do the right. This is also the second Hydro Storm cancel.
Yeah, that's pretty cool tech. The game, when that door closes, it moves Richter's sprite forcibly, and if he falls off a ledge, that actually breaks the item crash animation, which should normally lock your movement. So it allows him to move freely, but he still has the invincibility frames, and that allows him to throw a holy water sooner than he otherwise would be able to. Thus, he gets those damage stacks and more of them faster. This whole area is super treacherous. Those Clock Knights and Medusa heads can just combo you really easily. You can get bad luck and just lose a run here. But Rasha gets through it without issue.
This reverse outer wall is also one of the cooler areas in the game, but it's very easy to die.
Yeah, it's easy to die, but just watch the tech here. I'm not gonna yak through this, but it's got some of the coolest movement you'll see in this run.
We have time for an announcement.
Yeah.
So we have just hit $24,000, everybody.
Nice.
I want to remind everyone that if we get $1,000 more, we will have met the Donkey Konga incentive. So we will have direct relief staff playing Donkey Konga with us.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Get your donations in at Calithon.com.
They were going nuts on that. It's going to be real exciting.
I believe that was the purpose of the event.
Just an excuse to get together and play Donkey Konga.
I'm pretty sure. If you've ever heard Jeff talk in person, that's all he talks about.
I have so many hearts. There's an axe at the end of this hallway, so I want to be careful about where exactly I am at the end of each of my blade dashes.
Yeah.
Because it can be really easy to just drop your knife and then you're done.
Yeah, freestyling Richter is not possible. Everything is just super critical.
Oh, but we missed it. Oh, so we're good. Nice.
Your position in every room is super critical. If you're off position, bad things happen.
It looks like you can just spam blade dash and get through, but...
Yeah, it's not as simple as hold blade dash and uppercut.
Alright. I missed
Some
it.
more cool movement in this room.
Coming up is the Gatekeeper, Doppel 40.
Yeah, we're gonna let Rasha concentrate for this one. It requires some very precise timing and inputs, and if he gets out of hand, it's bad. Wow, he got trolled pretty hard there, but luckily we got a safety save. We'll be right back in a second.
That was all my fault.
It's always your fault, Rasha.
Hey.
It is.
When you're running Richter,
He's a jerk, dude.
there is very little RNG in this run. I'm sorry, there's very little luck sensitive things in this run. But just, being able to do these precise inputs consistently at the level required to play Richter optimally is just superhuman.
There we go.
Very good.
That's what it's supposed to look
That's
like.
how it's done.
Yep.
No problem.
Like I said, you got to be really precise there. If you're off by like a couple pixels even, he gets out of hand and then he causes trouble like you saw.
Alright, check out these rock knights.
All right.
We're good. Oh.
So speaking of that detached hitbox, you just saw that. He did a blade dash like basically in another part of the world, in a different zip code, and he managed to kill the Rock Knight. Because
That's what happens with frogs, except they're invincible.
Cool movement through this bat room. It's probably some of my favorite movement in the game through that room right there.
Yeah, it's really subtle what you have to do to avoid just getting bodied by everything in the room, in like most rooms. Coming up is a lot of people's favorite room, including the people on the couch.
The bowling room.
The bowling
Hey,
room.
don't give away the surprise yet. Just don't give it. It's going to be awesome.
You missed it.
Oh, did I miss it?
Yes.
Oh, dang it.
Dude, you were looking away.
He was shushing me.
We'll see when we come back. It's all right.
All right, you have a
Yeah.
second chance.
Alright, coming up is actually the hardest boss in the game. Galamoth has the most health of any boss, so I'm going to need some quiet and concentration for this.
Welcome to the Headbangers Ball.
Alright, just if everybody could be quiet for a moment so I can concentrate on this. There we go. It's hard with one hand.
Spam one hand in chat, please.
There we go. Good enough.
We got it. We
All
got
right,
it.
all right, we good.
Thank you. There he goes.
Wow. What a god.
I made it
What
out
a
alive.
god gamer.
Legend. Amazing.
Yeah, the joke there is you have to mash one button the whole time.
All right, everybody. It's coming up soon. Here we go. I'm very excited.
There's
Go
that
away again.
sweet vault kick again.
Is he gonna hit every single one? Oh well.
That's all right. The important thing is he didn't get hit by them.
Yeah, I really like it when he hits every single one of those skeletons, but in reality, if you do hit every single one of those skeletons, it's actually costing you more time to get through it. So, yes.
Yeah, but style points.
Yeah.
Yes, but style points, that's true.
It's
Yeah,
Worth.
bottom line.
So we're going to take the teleporter back to the keep and advance on into the chapel, where we're going to fight Medusa and then the remaining second castle bosses. We're almost done with this run, to be honest. Richter is that fast and that powerful.
We got a handful
You mean
of bosses
Rasha is
left.
that fast and powerful?
I'm sorry, yes. Rasha is that much of a god. So the tech here is to vault kick into Medusa's hitbox and then just use the dagger item crash to spam daggers at her, and she's done.
Blink pods hurt. Alright, coming up is Cthulhu Room. There's a room with 2 Cthulhus, and I have to pass through it both ways, so we'll see how many out of 4 I manage to actually avoid. I usually get hit. 1.
So it's... Ooh. Trolled you. It's really easy to not notice that he picked up the holy water. So he's switching to the holy water just momentarily.
Oh no.
Oh.
He tried.
Yeah, he tried to tickle you there. Good thing
You
you weren't
posing
bat
right
form.
Power stance.
Are you flexing on us right now?
Shout to Foregone Moose.
Hey.
Do, 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 do.
Reverse Cthulhu Room.
Alright, and we're giving him a second chance to be trolled.
Okay.
And he's skipping the life vessel. Wow.
I already died once.
The tension's gone. Alright, Imp Room. Never fun as Richter.
It's really cool though, honestly.
Again, never fun as Richter.
I think I dropped in the same place on Saturday.
Alright, the Reverse Coliseum is also just terrible. Really dangerous place to be. Cool. Those, oh, nice. He did the fast rat. Yeah, give it up. He has to go through there again, though, so let's not showboat too soon.
I really like how in this specific set of deaths, the guy on the very left dies before even touching the ground off his back foot.
Nice.
Good, good.
It's not over.
Yeah, this is another
this
tricky room.
staircase is a problem.
Wait, is this the...
If you
Oh,
miss,
it is.
yeah, this stair climb. Missing any inputs here is certain death. This is certain death. Oh,
No,
but he
no,
recovers.
He's gonna make it. Yay.
Good job.
Alright.
And he's got plenty of hearts. He needs
30.
30 hearts, thank you, to make it through the rest of the game.
Nice.
This is my favorite boss kill.
Wait, but it happened so fast.
There he goes.
Oh. Okay.
Your positioning there where you uppercut is also very precise. But, you know, Rasha's done it so many times, makes it look easy. These bitter flies will one-hit him.
Everything
got
from
there.
here on out will one-hit me. The Stone Skulls are crazy strong. And then the gold armors that you're going to see are actually the most powerful enemies in the game, so it's clenched all the way through.
Oh, we got the sword drawn back and managed to avoid it.
Right.
I've lost runs to that.
That's more or less it, and then you get this nice moment of reprieve before going in to fight the final boss. So I'm going to take now to say thank you so much to my couch.
Hey.
It's a miracle that we made it, but we're here together. And to the Soten community. They're really cool people and really, really good about cataloging information and making it really easy for new players to get into the game.
Where's your trench coat?
I left it over there.
Oh, okay.
For the people at home, I pointed to the Saturn.
All right. Don't blink. You won't miss it.
He's going with the slow
And
shaft
time.
tool.
Hey.
Wow. Very good. That is a great time.
For having a death, that's okay. I wanted deathless and or under 24 or under 25. So, oh well, what can I do? Thank you so much for watching. I hope it's been half as fun to watch as it is to play Richter, because this is the most fun I've ever had in my life. Thank you all so much for watching.
Thank you for that amazing Richter All Bosses run, Rasha. We actually do have a $5 donation from Epikai that says, "Shoutouts to all my Symphony of the Night community. Remember Zex forever."